Okay, we have a green box. We have a live counter ticking up, so we should now be live, which of course
Can
means
confirm.
welcome back to the Storytime Network. We're here, we're back with D&D, we're facing off against a mummy lord, and Darren is gonna fucking die.
Let's hope not.
We'll
They
get
will
it.
die when I say die.
We'll help you not die, okay?
I mean, even if they do die, we'll get a nice trip to the underworld and get to meet Akrua's wife.
True.
Orpheus time.
Oh god, not that. We don't want to do an Orpheus. We want to do a Heracles, okay? We want to do a Heracles.
Seamus looks back and doesn't see Dairon.
Tyron never
Oh
came.
no.
Tyron never walked behind them. They're like, no. The answer is no.
Anyway, Cardo, do you want to get us underway with the recap?
Not really, but
I mean, you haven't even joined Roll20, so...
yeah, I was trying to sort stuff out. Roll20 was being a bit of a bother. but
Being
it's fine
itself.
now. I mean, yeah, but it's fine. So, last we left our heroes. Dairon, the currently cursed Genasi rogue. Aldane, the paladin, is just a paladin today.
Aldane's doing just alright.
Seamus with sand in his shoes, because we're being alliterative with him today. And Felix.
Just Felix.
Just Felix as well. The four of you, along with Tarim, made your way through... I can hear the echo again.
Echo.
Whoops.
Echo.
Yeah, it's coming from Mill.
Mm.
It's... I don't know. So... where was I at? Yeah, so the lot of you, with Tarim, made your way through the dungeon of the Pharaoh, making way through various corridors, passageways, and actually coming across 3 branching paths that you could take. One was a pit, one was a ladder, and one was some stairs. As you travelled through the dungeon, though, you were feeling drafts. And not only were you feeling drafts, but you were seeing light, despite being inside, and you clearly not being outside. That was the craziest bit. And yeah, it's just, how do I describe it? It's just like, it was so strange, just how, like, you know, it was as if reality wasn't following the same laws as it should be. And as you eventually chose to go up the stairs, you found yourselves in some corridors. Upon noticing that the mummies that were there were actually asleep, or at least ready to ambush you, you preemptively struck one of them and did battle with several mummies and 2 stone golems. During the fight, however, the worst happened, and one of you finally got cursed.
It was bound to happen.
I mean, I also got mummy rotted, but that didn't take because we had a certain someone right there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no one is here to help you, and so you decided to just push onwards and go deeper into the dungeon. After taking a moment to rest up and decide your options, you also contacted Oryx, who informed you that backup was on its way, with the means to cure the curse. However, because you do not know when this backup will arrive, you decided to press onward and go in, eventually finding yourselves with the big bad themselves. This is a very large map, I will say.
Oh boy.
Ooh, it is.
40
boy.
by 40
That is-
squares.
That is a big old boy.
He,
You
damn, boy,
see-
he's thick.
You see 4 mummies and the Bone Claw stood in the center of the arena. At the far end is a very large, undead being who has a very engorged stomach. Like almost comically big. And they are reclined in their chair as they are. I think I mentioned before how because I think Mill pissed him off.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
And
you did.
so,
Because
yeah,
I asked
he
what was a magnum
threw-
opus, even though I
Yes.
knew.
He tosses the leg of the person who is eating aside, and without any delay, it's time to fight.
Oh, we don't get to talk to him? Okay.
You already did.
We
before
already
the
did, and I
session ended.
pissed him off.
You know what? Fair.
I very much pissed him off. I regret nothing.
No, don't
Not the
regret
worst
anything.
initiative. I've been doing
Felix
fairly well on
The
initiatives,
thing
actually.
Felix is the tank, so he can just take
He
all
can
of
deal
the
with it.
attacks that he's going to focus at you with.
Yeah, no, you'll be perfectly fine, Mill.
I might die. It'll be fine.
You'll live.
It'll be fine.
I have.
So
quite
who's
a
gonna get ruined by the Bone Claw?
Probably me.
So he rolled a whopping 5.
Good.
Excellent.
You're not going to be happy with what the Lich rolled. Also, why do I
Probably
only...
20.
Oh, yeah. No, but he did roll a 17. And the Bone Claw got a... What did he roll? There we go. He got a 12. Okay. So, actually, wait, I forgot. You had your positions lined up, didn't you, for the fight?
Yeah.
Let
we
me
did.
move you into those as you drop in.
Really could have done with a row right now.
Why do you say that?
I don't know, just an extra person would have helped. Especially an extra melee
Perhaps.
fighter, considering, Darren.
You're fine. So, Felix, it is your turn. What do you do?
The barrier's still up around the Mummy Lord, isn't it?
You don't know. You don't see it. Although that's always been the case, isn't it? You only ever see it when it's far too late to,
Oh, shit, how close do I have to be to dispel it? Oh, okay, I can be 120 feet away.
So, we saw it go up, right?
I don't remember.
I'm almost certain you said that we did. Because we wouldn't be mentioning it otherwise.
Yeah.
Can we play back the tapes?
I mean, I can.
If it happened, then it happened. I genuinely do not remember. Let me do a line for it. So I'm going to say you see the line from here to here. Let me make that line larger.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so this guy is definitely a caster from what we've learned about him.
Mm-hmm.
So, Felix, get counterspell ready.
There we are.
It's always ready. But, first things first, Vitriolic Sphere.
Let me actually get the shape token out. You should be able to edit that as well.
Aura 20-foot radius.
Shit. Okay.
Close enough.
So, as you strike them all, roll your damage.
Do.
That's the extra damage?
Yep. 3 4s.
Right. Fair enough then.
Oh, there are so many ones though in the other one.
I mean, it still totals up to quite a bit.
I know.
35 total damage. On a high DC, too.
Well, every single mummy failed,
Cool.
having them take massive damage. In fact, all of these look like one more hit could probably kill all of these mummies.
Cool.
The Bone Claw, however, what do they roll? They actually have quite good saving throws for Dex. Didn't matter anyway, they failed.
Cool.
So from
they'll take
Yep.
that. They'll take that 15 at the end of their next turn.
okay. The Pharaoh, from his vantage point, I say his vantage point, from his throne, what does he do? The Pharaoh will flex his hand as this barrier begins to vanish for a brief moment. And you find the barrier reappearing just in front of you guys.
Somebody's a soul loser.
Sorry, is this just not working? Why is it not letting me move it? There we go. Appearing just in front of you, only a few spaces above. Dairon.
I get to move.
Oh. Oh yeah, you didn't
I
say.
also,
you
I
had
also
your
get
turn,
I
did
also get a
you?
bonus action. So I'm gonna give Painter's Inspiration to Darren to try and help them survive.
Well, ignore me then. I guess that didn't happen because you didn't. Right. I just assumed you were done because I didn't hear you say anything more.
Tisk,
My
tisk,
fault.
tisk. You know what they say about assuming.
You didn't really give me a chance before you started saying that he was doing an action, and so I was like, all right, I'll guess
your
I'll move
fault.
after it. Okay.
It's your fault. Fuck you.
So yeah, I was
Yep, so you
moving
move.
over there anyway.
Yep. So the Pharaoh does that now. And now it is Dairon's turn. What do you do, Dairon?
Okay, let's see what I'm doing here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move there. Well, I think here, because I was... Just make sure. Yeah, I'm going to move to that location and then take the dodge action
Oh, okay.
and just have my crossbow out ready.
Seamus, it's your turn. What do you do?
Let's do Dispel Magic on the barrier right here.
What level?
Oh no, does that matter? 3rd level.
Okay, one moment then. I need to just look at something.
I hope to God this works.
I need you to make a charisma check. Just straight charisma.
Okay. 5.
As you
+4. Oh wait, no, not save. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Damn, I got too eager.
You thrust your hand, and the barrier just does not react.
Whoops-a-doodle.
Shit. Well, in that case, I wonder if it's just a one-way barrier or if it blocks from both sides.
You haven't figured that out yet, have you? If that is the case.
Either way, I'd
Yeah.
advise not standing in a big group.
Yep. I think I'm gonna move. Is this a wall here, or is that just more floor?
This is all different tiles of floor, all
Okay.
the same level. The edge of the
So-
map are the walls.
In that case, I'm just gonna spread. Maybe like right there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And bonus action, Bardic Inspiration on Felix.
I've just remembered something.
Hmm. Do tell. Oh
I'm
yeah,
just gonna
Turum.
say-
I
I'm just gonna say
got
to-
I got worried for a second until I remembered how much initiative Turum had.
I'm just gonna say Turum got an A because of my unforgetfulness. Turum will get a turn, but near the very end.
Yeah.
Aldane, what do you do?
I cast Shield of Faith on Dairon.
Darren, you are now shielded by the Fae.
And painfully inspired.
You're all babysitting Dairon right now.
We
To be
ha-
fair,
we have to.
Dairon's
if,
in the worst situation right now
if we
in
don't,
terms of health.
they won't. So we have to.
Yeah, they're in a terrible situation right now.
What
health-wise.
else do you do as you approach the barrier, it seems?
I'm gonna stab it with my Sword of Warning.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna use Outrage. Last time that happened, it didn't go well.
So as you strike the barrier, you feel your alertness begin to wane.
Okay, does what I thought it did.
The barrier your weapon seems to still have magical power charge through it, but yeah, it seems like it's probably not a good idea if you keep striking that.
Alright. I sheath the longsword and I use one of my regular javelins.
Okay.
See if a non-magical weapon does anything.
You strike at the barrier and your weapon just tinks off it.
Was worth trying.
So, as that happens, the Bone Claw begins to advance. Let me check their movement. So the Bone Claw looks at Dairon and just chuckles. Ah, the rot. And after making such a very interesting statement, the Bone Claw is going to dash right at Dairon. But because they
Okay.
dash, they can't do anything else. Look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Tarim does a funny, rather.
By the way, they still took the damage from the vitriolic sphere, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not as if Felix is chucking a sphere. It's more Felix is making a sphere. A sphere form is how I interpret that spell.
So, glowing 1-foot diameter ball of emerald acid streaks there and explodes in a 20-foot radius sphere. So basically what's happened is the bone claw is still covered in acid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's taking acid damage every turn.
No, just this one turn.
Okay.
The acid is now gone.
Mm-hmm. So, I will say that acid did quite a number on it. It looks very injured. Oh.
What was that?
It's a bike. Turim is going to run in, pat Darren on the shoulder, and cast Thunder Step.
Oh!
Bye.
Taking themselves and Dyron 90 feet. Wow.
Yeah.
Very useful spell.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame it's not in Baldur's Gate.
All the way over here. Apparently,
To be
they were
fair,
going
if
to
it were
add...
in Baldur's Gate, it would probably be a bit too broken.
Apparently, they were going to add Dispel Magic to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I understand why they didn't, though.
Yeah.
Again, broken.
Well, it's because apparently, because of the amount of magical things in the game, it would have taken them twice the amount of dev time to account for every single object that could be interactable in that capacity.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's fair.
Dealing 16 damage to the Bone Claw as Dyron finds themselves much further away than they, in safety.
Mm-hmm.
And then Turim's going to move here because they only use 25 feet, if I recall. Yeah. So that's Turim's turn. Now the mummies. The mummies begin to dash. Is it the start of their turn, did you say?
End of their turn.
End of their turn. Understood. So the mummies are going to dash to get 40 feet. And that's their turn.
Huh, they're not dead.
Nope. Very close, though.
Well, you can clear out a couple of them if you want.
Someone can. You do have a much more immediate threat, though.
Yep.
You're just casting it again.
How would it interact with that end of the wall?
Are you casting it to find out?
No. No.
I will say, if you do anything, I will suggest that you commit to it. No backseas with stuff like that.
I was more just, testing that I could catch all three if I so chose.
I mean, probably could. It's just up to you whether you want to try it.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That is fair. Unfortunately, a mummy right where I was going to move. So... Firebolt its face.
The one closest to you?
Yep.
That hits, and it's dead.
Cool.
Is it? No. Yes, it is.
I'd hope so.
I mean, well, all I'll say is, if you rolled absolutely garbage, it probably had the potential to live.
I mean, it's already
that-
taken 35 damage.
It would have required you to roll like 2 ones for it to live.
Hmm. But yeah, it's already taken 35 damage. I'd hope an extra 30 would have killed it.
Are you moving?
Yes.
Don't want a repeat of earlier.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I hope you've learnt your lesson.
Yeah, so I hope I've learnt my lesson about being
Yeah.
courteous. Right. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
The Lich makes the barrier vanish,
Alright.
and... Oh, no. No, that was by accident. Oh.
Just drops it on top of Aldane's head.
Placing it right here.
Ah, so I'm cut off. That's lovely.
Yeah, it's not a
You
great
see the-
position for you.
You just see the Pharaoh smile and chuckle.
Is what it is. I'll deal with it.
What will you do now, adventurers? I need to check something, though. Not that. Oh, okay. So, now that the barrier's gone, you watch as the Pharaoh, with a flick of his wrist, fires out a flash of, like, radiant light.
Counterspell.
Too far away.
Damn it. Oh, that's right. I need to be within 60 feet. Fuck.
You are 150 feet away.
Yeah.
Not to
Well,
mention there's a
that's-
magic blocking
that's-
barrier between you and
that's-
whatever's happening.
That's at least more than twice the distance for the counterspell.
Yeah. Also, you know, magic blocking barrier between you and the Mummy Lord. Probably not
What
going
the
to
hell
help
did the Mummy
you.
Lord cast? Is the question.
Hmm. So, wait. Yeah, he'll do that spell. That is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit me.
As you take. How much is this?
Cool.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm just doing a personal check, because the fact that he
You-
waited to cast a spell, or waited to move the barrier out of the way to cast a spell, makes me think that he can't cast through it.
That's your assumption.
Yes, that is my assumption. That is my
It'd
intelligent
be-
assumption.
It would be a good inference.
Hmm.
I mean, causality and causation, you know.
Maybe I'm wrong,
so-
but, you know,
You take, Aldane, you take 23 radiant damage.
Ow.
As the holy energy traverses through your body, from where he struck you, you see a glowing symbol form.
Is this sickening radiance?
No?
Okay.
Sickening radiance is just like gas chamber.
Right.
You just got hit with some holy lightning, it seems.
Zip zap ow.
Dairon,
Yes.
it is your turn.
How's that zombie looking?
Which one?
That's Seamus.
that's Seamus.
Huh?
kind of
What happened?
median, you know, breathing for a zombie.
Yeah, that is in fact Seamus that is right near you.
Cool. Great. Sorry. My bad.
The zombie
Seamus-
shoots crossbow and just hits Seamus in the shoulder. What the
Ah,
fuck?
Seamus from how far, sorry. As you teleport, you just see Darren, you just look over and you see Seamus and you're like, Seamus jump scare.
Come on, guys. I'm not that scary.
White man jump scare.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just need to like figure out where, like, how far things are.
Take your time.
Okay.
Was that a
So
bat?
the barrier got thrown back up after he cast that spell.
So he moved the barrier and then just shot you. Or shot Aldane,
Mm.
rather.
And
Yep.
you know, I
Took out a quarter of my health in one go.
I made
That was
the
a
you
quarter?
know
That's fun.
What was that?
That was a quarter?
Yeah, I have over 80 health.
Damn.
But yeah, so that's the reason I made the intelligence check, because I made the inference that seeing as Mr. Pharaoh moved the barrier before casting a spell at one of us and didn't cast through it, when, you know, he could have caught quite a few of us on that first turn.
I'm just going to, as my bonus action, in Lethal Fighting the Bone Claw,
You do it from all the way over there?
it's any enemy I can see.
Fair enough then. Yeah.
Yeah, it's any enemy that you can see that isn't incapacitated.
Okay. The Bone Claw
Insight
got
or
to
deception.
13. Yeah.
Team.
I'm trying roll 20 on dark mode with the new UI. As like a bit of a last hurrah. Jesus Christ, some of this layout.
Mm-hmm.
I and then I use my action. I take the dodge action.
Okay. Seamus.
All right. I wonder how far a bone claw can move in one turn.
I mean, you just saw it sprint at you. And I'll say, based on your knowledge, it can run faster than you can normally.
Great.
But
So I'm not
remember-
going anywhere near that thing.
I mean, I believe based on how far it ran, because it was at the center of here, so it dashed to get 60 feet. So you can assume that its maximum range is somewhere between 30 and 40 feet.
Didn't it go round
Yeah,
the barrier as well?
It went round, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
what-
so I
but
think it can.
In total, just for a bit of transparency, it went 75 feet via dash.
so that means its maximum movement speed is probably around 40 feet, give or take. So as
Yeah,
long
I'm
as you don't go
gonna
around here.
Nope the fuck out of there. Shit, but I don't want to get hit by an AoE with the rest of y'all.
Don't
You
forget
could just
can.
move here.
I will say you can like move, attack, and move, or attack, move, attack. You know.
Yeah, you can just like step over here around the barrier and I won't metagame.
Yeah, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. 15 feet. Yeah, I can do that. So I'll move over here. And I'm gonna hit this guy with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, very smart move. Yeah, good idea. Hits.
Please die.
It is dead.
Cool.
Woot!
My second blast is gonna hit this guy.
Very good.
That probably doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't, unfortunately.
Alright, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get back over here.
Understood. Aldane, it is your turn.
I believe the
What?
bone claw is exactly 30 feet away from me.
I don't know. Did you make the measurements?
I did.
Then I trust it is.
Yep, 30 feet. Gonna close it on bone claw and start stabinating. Nope, that's gonna miss.
Yeah, that will in fact miss.
That, on the other hand,
Does hit.
ooh,
For 12 slashing damage. Well, 12 damage, but yeah.
and that will end my turn.
Okay.
Bone daddy
Actually,
time.
yeah. I'll end my turn.
The Bone Claw will make a Bone Claw attack, a Piercing Claw, rather. That will not hit.
Oh, it misses. Nice.
Does make a second attack though, and does even worse than before.
Good.
As its claws cannot do anything but merely scrape along your shield. Turim begins to move, as it is their turn. What does Turim do? Turim actually looks to you, Dairon, and just say, and like thrusts out their hand, and none of you can see Dairon anymore. Oh, shit. Yeah, none of you can see Dairon.
Oh.
Dairon isn't. For you, Dairon, you are now invisible.
Ooh.
Oh.
As Turim moves straight up over this way. No, Turim's going to move be there instead. As the mummy begins to dash over to you, Aldane.
I'm shocked.
And this other mummy begins to move in, dashing as well, to be in melee with two people. Oh, shit. There we go. Felix, it's your turn. You cannot do a ranged attack with someone in melee. Just
No, I
as a
cannot.
reminder. I mean, you can. You just have disadvantage.
No, I'll shocking grasp instead.
Okay.
Oh, yep. I was gonna say,
That
don't you want to
hits.
flank?
Doesn't need it.
Well, you could have gotten a crit right there.
8
Doesn't
damage.
need it. It's dead.
Mhm.
8 damage was already enough to kill it. The 13 would have been overkill.
Yeah.
No kill like overkill.
Do you do anything else?
I'm gonna give a painter's inspiration to Turim, just because, you know, seeing as they're right there, might as well. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and move a pair.
So, as it is the Pharaoh's turn, the Pharaoh begins to cast a spell. Not cast a spell, they begin to move their barrier, rather.
Swear to God if it moves around from my face.
I mean, you say that. Nope. One.
Is the Pharaoh also, you know, just juggling a mummy corpse as well?
No. But the Pharaoh just put it right there.
Right in front of my face, yeah.
Just moving this shape token further up, out of the way.
No, that's fine.
As that happens, the Pharaoh looks to... Actually, I just realised the Bone Claw had advantage because of Guiding Bolt.
Huh?
Misses anyway. Because that's what Aldane got hit by, Guiding Bolt.
Yeah, figured.
Misses anyway, so it doesn't matter. I forget though, is it like Baldur's Gate's ruined me for spells? Does it? The next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn. Okay, so yeah, but Guiding Bolt was basically wasted then. I mean, well, not wasted. Did the damage, but...
Mm-hmm.
So... Does the Pharaoh do this right now? So as the barrier moves, you just say the Pharaoh chuckle to themselves as they look at you, Felix. Did you really think you could advance any closer? How cute. And the Pharaoh begins to cast another spell. As I need to check a distance thing. Okay. So, Dairon and Felix, both of you no longer hear anything.
Ah, silence, huh?
Who knows? They can't hear anything though.
Alright.
Dairon, you are
Yes.
still invisible, however,
Okay.
which means any attack you make has advantage, which means sneak attack.
Yes.
All according to Cake.
Technically, you also have no footsteps right now while you're moving in the circle, which is, you know,
What
it does
circle?
end. It does end though on the first attack.
It does. That's fine. If I move here. Oh.
Oh, Darren's breaking out the abacus.
Mm,
They're having a fun time trying to figure out the distance.
yep. Distances are hard. And then trying to remember where my distance goes is the other thing. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna bonus action dash. Yep, to there, and then I'm gonna fire my crossbow at the bone claw.
Okay. You have advantage.
$27.
That hits. As the invisibility ends on you.
22 damage.
2 1s in that sneak attack.
Unfortunate.
As you deal 22 damage, the bone claw looks very weak. Probably one more strong hit like that will probably take it out. As Seamus, it's your turn.
I'm gonna start blasting.
Also, check memes when you can after you found the.
And I'm
does
sure
not
that.
hit.
Yeah, let's try it again.
That hits.
Second verse, same as the first. Is that enough to kill it?
The mummy?
Yeah.
It's exactly what you needed.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
Eldritch Blast
good.
for the win. And let's see what I'm gonna do next here. If I move there.
Just looking at the thing I posted.
It is very funny.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else,
That
Seamus?
could work. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Is that it?
I'm gonna move right there.
Okay.
And Bardic Inspiration on Aldane. Or did I already? Oh no, I put it on Dairon earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Darwin's used it yet.
No, you put it
Nope.
on me.
Oh, Felix, yeah. Sorry.
I have painter's.
Yeah, I put painter's inspiration on Darren and Turum. You've put bardic inspiration on myself and now Aldane.
Now Aldane.
Also, we should probably mark Dairon as having both inspiration and Shield of Faith.
You can mark yourselves now. The kid gloves are off.
Oh, rude.
Aldane, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go stabby.
Okay. That hits.
Ooh, nice.
14 damage. Nice hit. It is looking at Death's Door.
I'm gonna
Does
use
not
that
hit.
inspiration. It's a
Yep.
D8, right?
Should be.
Yes.
It's a 16 hit.
Exactly what you needed.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome.
And then imagine if you rolled a 1 on the dice and did like 5 damage. You kill it.
Yes.
Just as the
Woohoo.
Bone Claw was about to have his turn, you stole the opportunity for him to play the game. How rude.
Oh no. Whatever shall I do?
It'll come
Alright,
back.
now that he's dead.
In
I'm
1 to
going
10 business
move
days.
Here.
In 5 to 10 business days.
Yeah.
Alright. And that's my turn.
Turim runs out of the runs out and can be like, oh, I can hear again. Fucking silence. And just like does the dodge action because they don't know. There's nothing they can do. That we're it's too.
I was,
you know,
I
it's
was
too
about
far
to,
for them.
yeah, I was about to try and yell to Turum, and then I remembered I can't. I am silent, so.
I mean, you can still yell at Turim, but Turim just can't see, like, hear you, and they're faced away from you.
Yeah, no, Felix would try and yell, but yeah, just nothing would be
Felix,
heard.
it's your turn.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, it was about there. Yep. Can I
You
now
can hear
hear?
again.
Cool.
Yeah.
Chromatic orb.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Does not hit.
well, now we know it doesn't have an AC of 10.
Does that hit?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
So 18 hits.
Felix draws
Hey,
first blood.
Bardic Inspiration's coming in clutch so far.
Thank you. Get rid of
What
that.
damage type?
Let's go with fire. Fire has worked well against these things.
Don't forget, this isn't Baldur's Gate Chromatic Orb.
So that is
You won't do more
Chromatic Orb
damage
in
for
Baldur's
doing
Gate is-
thunder.
level 4.
Ooh, that's nasty.
That's
That
a
is
nasty
chunky.
damage roll. That's what? How much?
39.
39, yeah. 39.
89. Ooh, nice.
That's a spicy
So-
meatball.
Ooh, you deal a very big amount of damage as he actually screams in pain. As you do notice though, it doesn't seem to do. So I will say this mummy does actually have, this pharaoh has a decent amount of flesh. They're not terribly wrapped in bandages. So it doesn't look like the fire does as much damage as it would have done on mummies, but
Okay.
you still do a hefty chunk of damage.
Okay, cool. It was
So you're dealing 39 damage, not whatever 39 doubles would be.
78.
39 doubled to be no, 78.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not doing.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, you know.
I mean, imagine that with imagine if you'd crit as well.
yeah.
If
No,
that was double.
it was worth the experiment.
You see him, and he actually looks at you, Felix, and says, "You worm."
Uh-oh.
He really does not like you.
No, I don't think he does. That might have been a mistake.
Errors
Felix,
have
I
been
think
made.
you found a new best friend.
I am not entirely happy about being
You
the one right
you
before
watch
him.
as he channels another guiding bolt, stronger than the one Aldane got hit by.
Yeah.
Oh, higher level
Nope,
cast,
that
yay.
is too far away. Okay.
Oh no, it's not a crit.
Right.
But that is what's it called? Because he has a decently high spell casting mod.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Fucking matches. That is a little irritating.
He rolled a 9 to give context. So that's 9
Holy
plus
shit.
8.
That is a little irritating.
Hey, if you'd have rolled even less, you would have been able to avoid that. Think of it
Yeah.
that way.
I know.
So. Wow, that's actually really dog shit. He did a higher level cast, but did slightly better than what he did to Aldane. You take 24 radiant damage compared to Aldane's 23 he took.
Cerulean
And you-
gift. I'm taking nothing.
Oh, Chad move.
As you absorb it, and your ink pots almost scream at the use that you're doing, you see his eyes widen in surprise. Oh, an esoteric use of magic. And you notice as then he waves his hand and the barrier begins to move.
It's gonna be right in my fucking face again, isn't it? Oh. Okay.
I have a question, Kaido.
I might
But I'll
have
wait-
an
I'll wait.
answer.
I'll wait till my turn to ask.
Dairon.
Okay. Let's see. I should start doing math more.
I'll be happy to teach you when we get out of this.
Dairon's gonna use their action to activate Isolation's ability.
Yo, let's go!
Dairon grabs the hilt of Isolation, and then from nowhere, a torrent of flowers just kind of consumes them as they go invisible.
If I had £1 coin for every time Dairon became invisible in this fight, I would have £2.
Which isn't
Which
a
is a
lot,
lot.
but it's weird that
That's
it's
where
happening.
No,
was.
I hate that bit of the joke. Anyone can infer that it isn't a lot, and it's weird. It's a funny joke. I feel like they didn't need to add that bit at the end.
But it's funny because it's Doofenshmirtz who says it.
Yeah.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Sorry, had to.
Fine, we're waiting on Darren right now anyway to cook us up a meal.
So, Darren, what you cooking?
I'm gonna move right there and then wait, because that's all of the things I can do.
As you passed through Dairon, you didn't hear your own footsteps or sound during the midsection of your movement. So perhaps that silence is still there.
Yeah, but my invisibility doesn't need a somatic.
No. What I'm
It's
saying
verbal.
is, though, I'm just saying the silence was seemingly still there to
Yeah.
bring it to your attention.
It's still there.
So, Kaido, my question is,
Yes.
if I were to say teleport, would the barrier block me?
You don't know.
I think so. My supposition, unless do you not want me to say it?
Oh, go ahead. You're involved in this.
My supposition is that you cannot teleport directly through the barrier, but if you are not teleporting directly across the barrier, you should be fine with teleporting.
Yeah, and I think that only applies to like Misty Step and Thunder Step, which neither of which I have. So, I'm gonna move 20 feet over to Aldane.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Aldane, I got a plan. You in?
Sure, why not?
I'm just imagining
some-
Seamus walks over to Aldane. hand on shoulder. Hey.
Hey.
And then blinks away.
No, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're doing Dimension Door, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Dimension Door. And then Aldane does it back to you. No, you gotta do it like, hey.
Hey. No, and then Dimension Door. We're gonna move. Oh, actually, this is a good chance. Let's move right over here. I'm taking a big risk here doing this, so I'm just getting our tank within spitting distance.
Mm-hmm. It's a
So-
shicey play, I respect it.
I
You
don't
know
how to
what?
move
Have
both
some
of us.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I lost my inspiration, so I gotta get rid of that.
Also, you know what? Again, you deserve it for using that weapon.
Yeah.
ability
Speaking
finally
of,
getting
are
used.
there do we have abilities on our?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. Did you not?
I don't
do
even
you not
remember what mine is. I don't remember what mine is.
Go check
This
back
is why
through.
you write it down.
Yeah.
Huh?
This is why you write it down. he
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
This is
Well, I did write it down. I just lost my notebook. I don't know where it is.
This is why you put it on your character sheet.
Yeah, I put it on my treasure list.
Oh, maybe I did put it on my character sheet.
And I just put it on my features and traits list.
What?
Yeah,
How about
that's
we
what
do
I
that?
did.
How about we do that after you teleport? Where are you moving?
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
not move
actually,
the
quick
game.
question. Am I allowed to change the orientation, or are we oriented like this?
I'm going to say you're oriented like this. But you
So
can
in that
still
case-
move anyway with a bit of movement.
I'm going to teleport us right here. Aldane right next to the Mummy Lord, and I'll be right behind him. Do you see where I'm marking?
Just, yeah.
Okay. I can move myself, but I don't think I can move
There?
Aldane's token.
No.
How's that?
One more square up. Yeah, there you go.
As you move into place, you actually see the Mummy Lord look at you like, oh, I see.
Oh, you're approaching me?
Damn it! I was
And
gonna
then-
say the same thing.
Seamus backs up using the remaining 10 feet of movement. All right, Aldane, you got this.
Thanks, I think.
Actually, before you do that, before you move back,
Mm.
Seamus.
And I still
No,
have a
yeah,
bonus action,
that's
so
fine.
I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on Aldane.
Okay then.
Heal.
Aldane, you are now right next to the Mummy Lord. I will say, because of the back of the chair, you actually cannot flank the mummy on this side. It is considered full cover for it.
Okay. I
can
don't
So
know.
I was
can
smart to put him on the side.
can-
Haha.
You can only flank the mummy parallel to here.
Big
That also means
brain.
you can't. That also means you can't diagonally flank like this. with
I
the
mean-
Again,
mummy.
big brain. Big brain moment. I knew that.
I can work with this.
I mean, you could,
Well, you don't have
could
flank right
like that,
now.
couldn't you?
Well, flank doesn't work. Yeah, that like that. Yes.
All right, time for stabby stabs. Does that hit?
As you strike at him, he actually holds up a hand, and your weapon tinks off him as he casts shield.
Ooh.
What are the properties of that spell?
+2 to
Plus
AC.
5 to AC.
Oh, 5 to AC. Oops.
Interesting. Okay.
Can I use counterspell?
He already did it. And Aldane's
So-
made the second attack already, so I'm going to say...
I'm going to use inspiration on this one because,
Let
if
me...
I recall correctly, his AC is 17. Unless does 21 hit? Kaido?
Does not hit.
Okay. Fuck. Does 22 hit?
Matches.
Yeah.
So that hits.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You feel the push of the barrier knocking you backwards, but you barely scrape him.
I'm a smite. Level 1.
You do deal extra damage from the smite.
So 3d8 then?
Yep.
Ooh, that's juicy.
Good damage.
That's a spicy meatball.
How dare you strike me, mortal?
You want to get striked?
Yes, I do dare, in fact, to strike you.
As it's Turim's turn. Turim's all the way back here now.
Still stuck behind the barrier.
You
Can
watch
I
as
get some
Turim-
help here?
You watch as Turim jogs in. She's like, oh my god, this physical activity. Ah.
Why didn't
Um,
I stay in the library?
Hey, Torm, can I get some help over here?
He's not a melee
Turim
fighter.
begins to
Oops, I was asking for melee help.
Turim lobs a firebolt at the Mummy Lord. The Mummy Lord, the Pharaoh. Does not hit because of shield still being active.
Wait, doesn't he have to roll concentration because I hit him?
True, actually, he does. Passes.
Damn it. Oh, it was worth trying.
Actually, wait. Turim has Bardic Inspiration. Or Painting. Yeah, Bardic.
No painters. It
He
was
has
painters.
inspiration.
He has inspiration.
Painters. Does not matter anyway.
Yeah.
They lose it as they miss.
Cool.
Damn.
This is your turn now, Felix.
So I currently 85 feet. I go to about there. Yeah, that's within range.
Yes.
Yas, Queen. Yas.
What now?
What do I have that? Hmm.
Ho,
Yeah.
ho, 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 ho.
I think I'm going to cast another Vitriolic Sphere right about there.
Vitriolic Sphere right there.
Yep.
You say.
Oh.
So, as you do that, the mummy must make a dex save, right?
Dex
The Pharaoh.
DC 17. Yes.
So, you notice, even though he's like very much sat on that chair,
Hmm.
you notice that like the acid does it. Does he still take damage even if he passes?
Yes, half damage. Half the initial
Ye-
damage and no damage at the end of the turn.
You notice that the damage wasn't as much as it should have been.
Right? Damage is damage.
Dealing only that much to him. He still winces in pain though, and he looks to you. And this time,
I really don't like being the one going right before him, so I earn his ire when his turn comes round.
you notice the barrier begins to vanish, and it also increases in size.
Hmm.
Man, fuck this guy.
Okay, and to ending there now.
Yeah, I had a feeling that would be how it went.
As that happens, he also does a funny, I think. And Aldane,
Mm-hmm.
Lucky you used his last second level spell slot. Your armor immediately begins to get hot.
Oh, heat metal, lovely.
As, yeah, he's casting heat metal.
Oh, great.
You take 9 fire damage, which also means you need to hold concentration on Shield of Faith for Dairon, if you haven't
Yep.
already ended it.
I have not. That's Constitution, right?
Yep.
A saving throw or just regular?
Saving
Save.
throw.
Saving throw.
Haha. Well, that's a nasty little trick you got there.
So now you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And you watch as the Pharaoh just grins widely. I like a bit of meat on my meals. As Dairon, it is your turn. You are invisible.
I am going to triple action.
Oh, are you doing all the dashes?
All the dashing.
I will say you aren't allowed to get exactly there. I should have moved the barrier a bit more to... Not moved it, but make it bigger, just to accommodate that. Because that space is actually inaccessible. Sorry to
Which
say.
one?
Where you were just heading to now. It's my
Oh.
fault.
So I shouldn't be able to get there?
Not... You can still get to where you probably need to go, you just can't move through that particular spot. It's my fault.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
You know, I like to imagine that if we could see Dairon, they'd be Naruto running.
No, not that.
But that's everything I can do, so I'm still invisible.
Yep. Seamus, it's your turn. Your friend is on the other side of the barrier. You can't do anything right now.
Oh, I can do
Unless you have
something.
some idea.
Oh, are you going to do what I think you're going to do?
What, dispel magic?
Well, it was either that or haste, but I think the spell magic is probably a better option.
Yeah, I can't really cast haste through the barrier.
You can't cast a spell magic through the barrier either, can you? Or
I
would
mean-
it just spell the barrier?
Yeah, just
It's
dispel
to
the barrier.
dispel the barrier.
Yeah.
And that's a
Alright,
chaw
then.
roll.
Roll a charisma roll. Is
That better work.
Is that Riz successful?
That better
21
fucking
at
work.
minimum.
Because it's the
Do
DC
you have
is
it-
10
you
plus
have-
the level of the spell. So unless it's a 10th or 11th level spell, I'm dispelling that barrier.
Yeah. You all watch as the mummy, the Pharaoh's eyes are in shock as the barrier's gone.
Oh, I wish I could use vicious mockery right now. I'd be like, "Fuck your shit."
How could you?
Fuck you, that's how.
Well done, well
in
done.
Synchro.
You know what, Jack? You can also have inspiration for that.
Just for that retort.
Yeah. I like to think
Yeah.
you both did that in character at the same time.
Yeah.
Can I get a second inspiration somehow?
No, you cannot stack, sadly.
I know that'd be funny though.
Aldane,
Yes. It is
You
my
have-
turn.
you have disadvantage because the armor is
Cooking me alive, yes.
yeah. He is baked, and not in the fun way.
Isn't there a check you can do for heat metal?
No,
I think it's a
heat metal
con.
is a cast on an object, not on a person.
No, I mean the person.
The creature must succeed on a con save or drop the object if it can.
So I can do a con save to take less damage.
No, that's to drop the object that is heated. Except you can't drop the object because you're wearing it.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
heat metal on armor is devious.
I mean, I can't really complain because I've done this bullshit before. So
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm a stab.
Mm-hmm.
Is it disadvantage because if it's not my weapon that's being
It's
heat
the-
metaled?
Yeah, it's the armor on you.
So I don't really have disadvantage on attack roll, do I?
You do, unfortunately.
Damn,
That's how I've always seen it ruled.
that's not gonna
Well-
hit.
But you do have inspiration, Bardic.
Doesn't he still have the shield up?
No, that went away at the start of his
No.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I do have bardic inspiration then.
Might as well use it.
Nope, that's not gonna
Does
work.
not hit, sadly.
Let's try again.
Damn.
Fuck.
Hate to see it.
Wait, you have inspiration that can give you advantage.
No, I already
can't
used
it?
up my inspiration.
Not
Inspiration
bardic
would make
inspiration.
No,
And
normal inspiration would make it a normal roll, which
Yeah.
is what basically Albane already got anyway.
Yeah.
Oh. Thought it gave you advantage for whatever reason.
Wait, so
It
wait, the
does.
normal inspiration would let me hit with first one then.
Yes, it would have.
yeah.
But you've already rolled
Yes.
the second time. Probably
Yeah.
should have done it
So
the other
you-
way around. Use the
Yeah,
normal
it's
inspiration
ju-
on the first one, and then the bardic inspiration on the second.
You never know though, do you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The thing is, disadvantage and advantage cancel each other out to make a normal roll. You
Mhm.
can't have super advantage or super disadvantage.
See, I didn't know I had the two different inspirations. I only had the one.
Well, you do now.
Okay.
Well, now you technically only have one. The normal,
Yes.
the GM given kind.
Yes.
Tarim just like, for fuck's sake.
Keep those
wait,
legs
no,
pumping, Turum.
No, I forgot. I'm an idiot. I actually, because it's on the GM layer, the barrier.
Mm.
So I was still seeing it, and I was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, I can't believe I forgot.
Yeah, no, the
so
barrier's gone.
Turin
Turum
is-
can actually do something now, instead of just jogging.
Hmm. Tarim is going to. Let me see, what can Tarim do?
Hello?
Sorry, I'm reading an ability. Also, someone DM'd me, so I had to read
Got
that.
distracted by that.
Fuck, it's not the right size, it's too big.
Oh my.
Okay. Tarim is going to hold out their hand and cast slow using their final third level spell slot.
Oh.
So I'm going to has to do a wisdom saving throw.
I imagine it's fairly wise.
Sadly, it is with a natural 19.
Mm.
Back.
However, as he begins to chuckle, you actually see Tarim say, "No, you will fail!" As you watch as energy surrounds Tarim, and they're going to force the boss to make another saving throw.
Ooh.
And you watch as the mummy, the Pharaoh begins to recoil and shudder as their body moves to a crawl. As they fail the saving throw.
Yeah, boy.
By the way, is heat metal concentration?
Yes.
It is, yes. But I don't think he's been hit yet.
No. But it's Felix's turn, so maybe.
Do. Chromatic orb. Ooh,
Do,
boy.
do, do, do.
That will hit.
Oh.
No disadvantage, thank God.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but slowed opponents, are they either
-2 to AC?
-2 to AC? Okay.
I'll
I
send.
thought it was
I'll
at a
send.
disadvantage.
Yeah, no, I'll send it into the chat so you can have a look. So what do I want to use? Ah,
Can't use reactions as well, like counterspell.
yep. Sod it. Let's go for the old faithful. Let's keep going fire. Might not be doing double damage, but it's still gonna hurt. Oh God, that is horrible.
Awful. But has to make a concentration saving throw.
Yeah.
So, Aldane, you and the rest of the group eagerly await to see the results of Felix's spell. And you no longer feel as intensely warm as before. It rolled and it failed.
Hooray!
Do you move? Sorry?
No.
So, as this happens, Felix Mill, I want you to cut the music.
Oh boy, phase 2.
As the mummy, the Pharaoh, begins to slam on the arms of their throne, screaming, furious. You hear, especially you, Aldane, 'cause you're right near it, something from within its stomach begin to writhe and thrash.
I wonder if it's mad.
And from its navel, you begin to see a mouth open up.
Ugh, chest burster.
No, as in its stomach is now a mouth.
Not the fussy.
And it begins to scream and just make the most ungodly noises, as you all need to make a Constitution saving throw. With
Even
Aldane
me?
and Seamus at disadvantage.
Oh, motherfucker.
It doesn't matter if you... Yeah, even you.
Okay.
This is
Me
like a
at disadvantage?
this is a sonic attack. Also, Seamus is out of range of Aldane's aura.
Rip.
Damn.
Damn it.
This isn't no, it's not a magical effect, is it?
This is just a loud scream.
Yeah. Figured.
As
We all failed.
everyone takes 34 thunder damage.
Jesus fuck.
Real glad I negated that fucking guiding bolt.
And everyone is pushed back 15 feet. Which means I'll move you because of angles.
Oof, Dairon's in trouble.
No, I think Darren's down.
I'm down.
Shit, and we can't heal Dairon.
Correct.
I would say the invisibility's ended as well because of that, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Wait, can we heal Dairon from being down, or no healing at all?
Dairon cannot heal until the curse is over.
Well, that's fucking phenomenal.
And as this happens, it begins to scream and pound and thrash. It just begins to scream, no, and just many other things as if it cannot accept this reality. And that's when the area around you begins to shake, tremble. And as the Pharaoh begins to lift up its arms, you see a barrier form around your feet.
Huh?
It's covering the entire arena. And before it can activate its spell, you all begin to hear a noise from the ceiling.
Come on.
The Pharaoh looks up, and you see a hole blasted into the ceiling as someone
Come
drops
on.
down.
Yes.
Hi, Rua.
Yes.
You see your friend, whose token I forgot to fix with that new art. I will do that during the break because we'll be having a break very soon. As Rua arrives,
Don't worry, we took care of the bone claw, so it can't Rua you.
as you see Rua there with a orb of swirling magic. A very familiar orb.
Oh,
A chromatic orb? No.
One that you remember seeing from the memories you saw from last session.
Ooh.
And Rua just says, I'm really sorry I was late. I had to find, I got lost. I lost my sending stone.
That explains so much. I don't say as I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
And then, I was told I had to find you guys. There was that big black thing surrounding the barrier. I managed to punch through that. And then I
Good.
got inside. And you see as the Pharaoh just looks and says, How? That barrier was impenetrable. No one can even teleport from inside it and outside.
Say it with me, Rua. Fuck you, that's how.
And Rua just looks at you guys and says, I just punched it really hard.
no, fair.
It's the Dragon Ball Z method.
Is
Just
Rua
hit it
saying
really,
something?
really hard.
I can't really hear much right now.
You would be able to hear it.
Okay. I just wanted.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to do the
hurt.
jape.
A lot of it was shock waves as well.
Fair. I just wanted to do the jape.
But you just see Rua with this orb around his right arm. You also notice he's wearing a different artificial arm, and he just says, "I also found this. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but it looks important. Do you know?" As he looks to the Pharaoh, and he says, "Yes, it is mine. Give it to me now, or I will make you suffer." And you just see Rua look at the orb and grin.
Give it a punt.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say this doesn't seem like a good thing. I don't know why. It's just, it just doesn't look safe. Maybe I should safely dispose of it. And you just see the Pharaoh scream from his seat. And you watch as Rua, with this arm that he has, with his real arm, he holds the orb in place. And you watch as his artificial arm, the fingers stretch, not very far, but enough that, with his arm, with this artificial hand or whatever, can actually grab the orb. And you notice as all of the magic within inside immediately gets sucked in. To the point where the orb is now just dull glass.
Oh, that is fucking metal.
And you watch as Rua's arm is actually glowing with energy to the point where it looks like it might burst. And then Rua looks around and just shit. And as he points the complete other way from the rest of you, you watch as his hand almost pushes forth like a piston, and all of the energy is blasted this way in a massive wave of energy, leaving the orb in nothing but shards. And you watch as the mummy is mouth agape, similar to the token you see, completely speechless.
This seems like a bad sign for you.
And Rua's just you know what? Oh. Wow, that's not great. That's the third ambulance already. Anyway. You watch as Rua just then walks over to Dairon, Moonblade in hand, and you watch as Rua holds the sheathed weapon over Dairon, and you just hear him call out, "Curse is gone." Oh my god.
I honestly
Guys,
hope
no,
a healing potion.
I honestly hope that wasn't intentional and that just happened.
No, unfortunately it was.
Yay, we don't need Deus Ex Oryx, we got Deus Ex Rua!
As that has now happened, I'm going to call a break as Rua will appear on the turn menu.
Right.
Heal.
Be back.
Oh, hey. I'm going to say Rua will start at the end of the next round, as Rua got to do a lot in that. I'm also going to... Here's some new music, Mill, as the fight changes.
Right.
Here you go. I'm grabbing a drink, though. I'll be right back.
Okay. That is loot. So, just as a side note, I'm now on 9 hit points.
I'm still down, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure if, I think Rua just removed the curse. I don't think you're actually, like, up.
Yeah.
I've
It was a good bit though, you have to admit.
It was a very good bet.
So, fun fact, that bit with Rua was something I've had planned for ages.
Cool.
That was originally how it was going to appear for, like, back into the story as a whole. But I thought I'd reintroduce him much earlier so that you guys could... Just so the show wasn't completely stolen by his triumphant return.
Yeah.
The purple worm wasn't planned, though.
That was just a little unfortunate on our part.
But, you know how I was saying how the fight would be much easier or harder, like this boss fight?
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't get the orb, you had to deal with the first phase of that. If you had gone the path with the orb, the fight would have been much differently.
Right.
And Rua would have appeared still in the second phase, but without needing to destroy the orb.
Yeah.
But he's here now. He's back for real.
Mm-hmm.
For real, on God.
Hi.
Hello.
So yeah, I was real glad I decided to just negate all of that guiding bolt, because that with the sonic attack would have knocked me out completely.
To be fair, though, he cast that at level 3, and he only did 1 point better than what he did Spaldane.
And I'm happy about that.
Would it have exactly knocked you out?
No. Because it was,
That
what?
24 plus 34?
No, my hit point max is 43.
Okay. Right.
So I would have been down by quite some way.
Fair. But hey, you know, the fight's suddenly in your favor and a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
The barrier's gone now. Or at
Which
least
is-
he can't use the orb to channel it.
Yeah. Well, that's
Oh
certainly
yeah,
that's
it's
certainly
big brain time.
certainly good news for myself, Seamus, and Turum.
What is?
Just even in general with the barrier, because like, you know, you can't physically run through it.
Mm.
Boy, oh boy.
Is
I
is the Mummy Lord
Hmm?
still affected by slow?
yes.
Okay. Though,
It is the mummy. It is the Pharaoh's turn, though.
yeah. If Turum took damage from that sonic blast, they do need to do a con save.
True, actually, we don't know if
Concentration
Turin is
check.
going to hold on to it. Half of 34 is
17.
So yeah, the Pharaoh's no longer slowed. Also, yeah, Turin took a lot of damage. I actually forgot to add that onto their character sheet. As Turim's only at 23 hit points.
I think we're all gonna need to take some healing potions ASAP.
Well, that'll be when we start the fight.
I just saw the meme, Kaido. Excellent. Good quality, memes.
I'll be honest, the Lae'zel and Astarion are the two that make me laugh the hardest.
They are very good because they're
They're the
also
most
very accurate.
accurate.
I can just imagine this sound going, how hilarious.
I love Astarion. He grew at least.
Lae'zel like,
lovely.
Tiskva, lift the weight properly. How am I supposed to spot you? But yeah. Lae'zel's actually my favorite character.
Yeah, I can. That's fair. Absolutely.
Honestly, each has their own virtues as a character. And sometimes it comes down to personal preference, but
One of my friends was not going to romance Will, but after Will rizzed her so hard, who would have guessed the charisma character has really good, is a good way of words. Yeah, she swooned for him.
That's fair. I can get
She,
that.
she was telling me, sorry, Astarion, but this man who got cursed for Karlach, has now won her heart. I just realised the drying the baby's Halsin, isn't it? Yeah. Are we all here, by the way?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dylan?
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
Minthara trying to dry the baby though.
It's a shame that Minthara has a great design. It's just a shame that actually getting her as a party member requires you to do something truly monstrous.
It's not even just that, but you lose, like,
You lose like 3 companions, possibly.
yeah, 4 if you're bad at doing charisma rolls.
Mm-hmm. I just don't think she's worth the price of admission.
Not when you can just be a paladin anyway.
Exactly.
I'm a drow paladin. Her niche is basically non-existent. So, as the fight starts, you watch as the Pharaoh begins to cast a spell,
Oh, damn it.
as 7 lights appear around his head like a crown.
This shit.
And you watch as he looks to Rua and says, "You're after this." And he looks to you, Felix.
Seamus!
And Felix, you're going to be hit with one of these motes of light. These like star-like orbs.
This is Crown of Stars, isn't it?
Perhaps. That is a 19, sadly. For
That
you.
hits.
That is 25 radiant damage.
I'm down.
As the light strikes you and you are knocked unconscious. You see the Pharaoh cackle and laugh. As that is his turn. Dairon, I need you to give me a death saving throw.
Sure. Nope.
Crap.
That is a failure.
It's okay. Leave me.
You're unconscious, Dairon. How are you speaking?
Through the power of anime.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Seamus. Dairon is looking a bit bad, and so is Felix.
One of those you could have stopped. At least tried to.
I'm almost out of spell slots, man.
And you don't think stopping him from killing me is a worthwhile use of them? Thanks.
You have counter spell.
I was out of range. Otherwise, I would have.
Well,
You're
here's
the
what I'm
one,
gonna
you
do.
know, basically right next to it.
Actually, oh yeah, it's 60 feet, isn't it?
Yeah. No, trust me, I checked.
I'm gonna dash down over there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use bonus action to cast Healing Word on Dairon. Pick him up.
Okay. Roll it.
Oh wow, that's shit for Dick, but it's something.
There's
I'm
nothing.
up. I'm up.
So, as you do your turn, legendary action.
Fuck.
Yep.
He is going to use another use of Crown of Stars to strike
Counterspell.
at...
Counterspell.
The spell's already active. This is more him just doing like a...
You're a little bit late on it, funnily enough.
I need to...
Looking it up to see if that might work.
Because he's already cast the spell. Yeah, you can't cast the spell after it's already active. You would have had to have done it before the stars were summoned.
Well, shit.
As he actually fires at you, Seamus.
Oh great, I'm dead.
That is definitely going to hit. That's a nat 19.
And
28 radiant damage.
yeah, I'm down.
Really happy with your conserving of spell slots now?
But Mill, it's fine.
Mill is tilted.
I am! Been talking the entire time about counterspell, and the one time you should use it, he doesn't.
It's fine. It's already
Hey,
happened.
I already used up my big brain move for the fight, okay?
Aldane,
Well,
your
it's
friends
already
are in
used.
danger.
Ugh.
We're all doing great. Don't worry about it.
I am going to worry about it.
Okay.
Don't forget, giving someone a healing potion or your laying hands is an action.
I know, and I can't dash and then use a healing move. But what I
also
can
gonna
do...
say- I'm also going to say you can't Baldur's Gate and glass someone with a potion.
That's not what I was going to do. I'm going to use a bonus action to chug a healing potion myself, and then I'm going to dash.
My man's is chugging.
So healing potion is 1d4 plus 2, right?
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh no, sorry.
Nope, that's not it.
You can just use the dice menu at the side and click that and open it.
Roll 2d4 plus 2. No, 9. That's not too bad. And I'm gonna go over here. And that's my turn because I cannot do any more.
Turim runs over to Seamus and gives him a healing potion. You get Seamus.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
You are now at 7 HP.
Better than nothing.
Kaido, I wrote it in the general chat.
Oh.
How much was that, Kaido?
It's not related to
7?
D&D at all.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not talking about it.
Yeah, you have 7 HP now.
Yay!
Do you see it? Or is it hidden?
No, I see it.
Okay. Yep. Felix, you are down. Give me a death saving throw.
Oh
You
my god.
passed. Rua. Rua. Just the. Oh no! Wait, Dairon's up because they have
Yep.
healing worded. You watch as Rua activates his astral self, and as he walks forward, you just see him say, "So I hear you like eating, don't you?" And as he's moving forward, you watch as his right arm begins to glow, charging with energy.
I just very like creakily call out, "Don't body shame!"
And he just says, "Well, you know what? How about you have a taste of this?" And as he thrusts his hand out, you watch as his astral self begins to get sucked into his arm. And his fingers extend, and basically, because it's a mechanical arm, they move into the shape of like a pentagon, or like a 5-point star. And then in between the fingers, like webbing, is like a dish. As the energy fires out into a laser beam. And it does hit. As he does... That shouldn't be an attack roll. Stupid game. I fixed it. There we go. Very bad damage. As that happens, though, he has to make a dex save and fails, taking 11 force damage. What does that? And you notice as his astral self begins to reform, his arm just explodes. Leaving him with only his normal, left arm. The Pharaoh begins to chuckle and tosses a... What's he going to do, actually? He tosses a crown of stars at Rua. Hitting him Oh my god. For 32 damage.
Damn, that Crown of Stars is popping off.
As Rua... words. As, the... Let me just check, actually. Yeah, as that just hits him. Dairon, it is your turn. You are prone, but you are Knuff.
You are Knuff.
Love that meme.
I love that people are attributing it to Gale.
I mean, that kind of is his vibe though, and like for good reason.
Yeah.
Is this platform that's like right here raised?
This is all level terrain.
Okay. I don't think there's any rules about firing from prone. Right?
I know if you attack a prone target, it's disadvantage. An attack roll against the creature's disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay, so then I am going to
Oh, you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
if I'm prone?
Yeah.
Huh. That's dumb.
Well, you can still get up, so...
I mean, to be fair, attacking while someone's above you is a disadvantage like that.
Yeah.
Generally, anyway. But, yeah.
Okay. Can't do that again. I'm gonna stand up and then fire my crossbow.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Before I do that, I'm gonna insightful fighting him.
Okay. He
27.
Ooh.
You're lucky. He only rolled a 24.
Oh.
Damn.
He's the leader of he was the leader of a kingdom. He kind of had some charisma.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I wasn't sure this was gonna work, but he is now insightful. He's now.
Yeah. Now you can try and hit him if you want.
Yep, and I'm gonna hit him with a crossbow bolt. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
18. That was dog shit.
It was. Okay then.
I actually have, I think, about 15 more feet of movement. So I'm gonna move to there. And that's my
Understood.
turn.
Seamus, you are now awake. You are prone though.
Alright, I'm gonna get up. Half my movement, right?
What you
Alright.
casting?
Yes, just in range. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me think for a quick second. Hmm. 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 Shatta!
Right. Okay then. As you cast the spell and hits him, he must make a con save. Passes, dealing 6 damage.
Motherfucker. And in that case, I am going to cast my last Bardic Inspiration on Arua.
Very nice. Yep.
By the way, Oh, I think I need to do a con save to see if I still have Shield of Faith up.
True.
Yep.
Speaking of, it is your
My
turn.
Yep. I'm gonna drop 15 points of lay on hands onto Felix.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move over here.
Okay. Tarim. Tarim is going to use their last 4th level spell slot to cast Haste on Rua. And then Tarim is also going to move. Actually, no, Tarim's going to move here. And he just says, they just say, if Crown of Stars hits again, I'll just be near you guys to help get you back up. Felix, it's your turn. You are conscious, you are prone, but you are Knuff.
Right.
What do you do?
How far away am I again? 70. If I do move 10 feet, that should put me within range.
Might want to remove the skull.
How is Mr. Pharaoh looking?
Like definitely not good. It looks like he could take quite a few more hits though before he is to go down.
Right. Gonna cast False Life on myself.
Oh, okay.
That's 21 temporary hit points.
You watch Rua's astral self actually reaches inside his coat and pulls out an arm to fit on him. This one is the same arm you saw before that basically was like jets. Is it that one that he's using? No, sorry, it's the one that's like the big fist. The one that did like all the really like super strong stuff. And as Rua runs in, he is going to use his Moonblade. And a 1. If only you had advantage. I mean, I will say, as a it feels bad because he's an NPC and it's basically me playing as him, but you can also give people the inspiration. But he makes the attack, 13 damage. He then strikes again with a 24 to hit for 12, and his haste attack hitting for Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Hopping the fuck off.
Combo breaker.
No, just combo.
$38 points of damage.
Hot damn.
Yeah, as you just watch as Rua is like swinging with such a like level of finesse and skill. It's clear that whatever training he's had with his granddad has paid off a lot. As he is fucking this guy up. As it comes to the Pharaoh's turn, you watch as 2 of these Crown of Star bolts fire out. However, actually no. Okay, I have an idea. He doesn't use Crown of Stars. He does something else.
Oh no. I don't like the sound of this. No! No, no, no!
No, fuck.
He can hit all 3.
So what happens when you cluster together?
No, you
And...
can't
You
counter
guys are
spell.
either-
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
So what happens is you watch as he brings his hand, lifting it upwards, and Dairon, Seamus, and of course Turim would look down and see fire ready to erupt beneath your feet. But before it can, Felix, Ace Attorney pointing at the guy, at the Pharaoh, stops the spell from going off.
Not gonna happen.
Well done.
Nice.
Insect! Dairon.
My turn. I bonus action aim and fire.
Nice.
Just make sure. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe scooch a bit so you're not so close together.
Oh!
Do it. Oh,
That's still 36 damage.
could have been better.
Could have been better, but still a lot of damage.
Which one of his 2 eyes do you want to take out? He's not dead, but I'm going to say he can take an eye. Left or right?
Matching their own scar over their own eye.
Darren has a scar?
I have lightning. I have lightning scars.
Oh, right. So which eye then?
Left.
Okay. You just watch as his eye closes and he screeches in pain, shaking in the chair as his eye is gone. Seamus, it is your turn. What do you do?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay.
Bitch made 2 mouth, motherfucker.
Nat 20.
Okay, so he passes the wisdom save.
Yep.
It's annoying. Dang it.
What spell
figure-
slots do you have left?
Let's see, I have basically one of each except for first level.
Oh. I see. Aldane?
I'm going to use a bonus action to chug a healing potion. So that'd be another 2d4 plus 2. Nice. And then I'm going to dash right over here.
Okay. Turim doesn't have a lot of spell slots. So
Yeah.
Turim is going to use Magic Missile at level 2.
Someone's phone just...
That
Good
was
thing.
mine. So yeah, Turim's going to do Magic Missile, doing 4 arrows of energy.
Nice.
Is it that many? I always forget. Oh no, yeah.
It's 3 per. It's 3 at the start, then plus 1 at every spell
Yeah.
level.
As they are peppered with energy, screaming and screeching, as this is now Felix's turn.
Cool. Chromatic orb.
Okay.
Oh!
Fire.
So, Mill. This is the killing blow.
Yes.
So, if you want to cut the music, as you charge this blast of energy, roll the damage, by the way. Oh my
Didn't
god.
take any
how much is
chances
that?
there.
51, I think.
51. Yeah,
Yep.
he had only over 10 HP.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
So what happens is, as you fire this intense blast, more intense than you expected, you actually find yourself stumbling backwards as it lands in his stomach, and you watch as the mouth tries to eat it, but it begins to pass through its own gut. You watch as Rua runs to the orb, activates his arm, grabs it, throws it back, going through it again, this time in your direction, Aldane. And you hear Rua just say, "Send it back!"
Will do.
As you get into position, you find yourself trying to hit the orb back. The force is absolutely intense, but you're able to barely send it back as it goes through the Pharaoh a 3rd time. And at that point, inside him, and the body just erupts into fire.
Before it does,
Fine.
Felix snaps his finger to activate it.
As it bursts into flame, you all find your vision obscured from the intensity of the blast. And when you come to, there is nothing but ash in that throne.
Well,
It's done.
Was that a Roy Mustang moment?
Congratulations, gents.
Oh.
I almost wish I didn't come back.
Yeah, sorry, I might have some sunburn there.
I meant from that fucking thing he threw at me, but
Oh yeah, those weren't nice either.
no, they were not. I'm just glad we're okay.
as you find yourselves being able to feel relieved of what has gone on. Dairon, Seamus, Felix, fuck off. And Aldane, the four of you find something catch your eye. There's something within that pile of ash on the gigantic throne. All four of you notice. Rua doesn't seem to, despite his proximity to it. Also, Rua suddenly crashes hard because he's
Because of
just
haste.
lost haste.
Yeah.
It's like as he like retches. But
Good
yeah,
work, buddy.
the four of you notice something within the ashes. What do you do?
Aldane's just gonna walk around and take a look at it. Can I do
Dairon will,
investigation?
I'll help, or I'll do the investigation.
All right.
I'll do. Would perception work? Or no, perception's not.
What's
I'd
your
say-
investigation modifier again, Ken?
+7.
Yeah, I'll just assist you then, because you have the higher modifier.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it now. Do I get advantage because he's helping?
One moment. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Here's the new music mill, by the way.
Alright.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Okay. $13.
It looks like when all of you have individually noticed the Dracolich piece calling out to you, it looks like that again, like the thing you would have picked up. Only this time, all of you notice it. In fact, as you all congregate near there, Turim and Rua look at you both confused.
I hold out. I pull out isolation. On
Aldane
3.
will draw outrage.
On 3,
Felix,
boys.
Seamus?
Guess I'll pull out indignation.
Felix will go.
Reach out with languorousness, I guess.
Just flick the cape over his, or the cloak over his head.
As this happens, the four of you begin to black out.
Good night.
You all stand together and again see the featureless being. Only this time, you see more noticeable features. It looks, apart from the fact you don't see any discernible, like, appearance, their, like, physical build and stuff like that looks more like the brothers you've been seeing in these dreams. Like Eben. And they look to you, this thing, and it reaches out its hand. And you come to. And yeah, you all just, yeah, you all stood there together. You don't know what happened.
Huh.
Hello.
Did you guys see anything, or was it the cloak in my face?
No,
I
I
saw
saw it.
You all did see it together, and you all saw each other as well.
Curious.
Huh. Weird.
And
I don't know what to make of it, but
as
is
that
what it is.
happens, you all turn to look at the center of the room, and a giant hole forms in the ground.
Here we go again.
I wonder if Rua and Term will be able to tag along on this one.
I've been able to jump down one of these holes before.
Really?
All right.
Whirly
Hop
jump down
on
the hole.
in.
Yeah.
It's like you forgot I was there for the dragon.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. It was a very
Right.
stressful
Diggy
time.
hole.
Was that the first time you got ruined or by a bone claw, or the second time?
Second time. That was
Second.
definitely the second time.
If you keep using that joke, I'll shove my clawed hand up your anus.
Now that's rude.
Yeah.
Felix will be
and-
ruined.
And then he just jumps down before any of you do.
Come on in, y'all. The void is warm.
Tarim, on their own, looks back at the throne for a brief moment before following you in. And as you come to, you find yourselves just collapsed on the sand. You don't feel great. The only thing that feels nice is the beaming sun from above. As all of you lay down on the ground, and you begin to see someone approaching. You see several people actually. And as you look over, you see Oryx, you see Torrent even, and Fortune, Santusk. You see all the soldiers most of the soldiers you've met while you were in Santusk as well. And they're all cheering for you, clapping. And you see Oryx run over to you guys and he just says to you, "Well, you did it, guys."
Yep. Only got
Had
hit.
a real fun time in there.
Only got
I
knocked
almost
out
died
the
a couple
once.
times.
Darren got rot. That was fun.
Yes, I know you sent me the sending.
I guess Rua found a way to take care of it, so there's that.
I kind of got hit in the head by some kind of bolt. I think I might have a concussion.
How about we
You
get
could
you guys
say that
looked at?
he's seeing stars.
How about we get you guys looked at, and we can deal with that.
Jack, I need you.
Yeah.
I need you to use the soundboard for that.
No, it's too late now.
Oh, no. I have it.
No, it's too late. As you all walk together, and you are like brought back to the camp, you're healed up to full. And you also notice there's already like several chairs and tables and food laid out. It seems as if they've prepared a feast. You also notice like a lot of the buildings, not completely rebuilt, but a lot of the damage in the area seems to have been fixed.
How long were we in there this time?
Few weeks.
Was it?
Or- Yeah.
Wait, a week?
Shit.
Weeks.
That only felt like a few hours.
That's probably good then if you got mummy rot. I mean, you were already like... That was a week ago when you said that to me.
Jeez.
That is
It's
good.
a good thing we were on the... It's a good thing that the time dilation flowed that way instead of the other way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were still just surprised Rue was able to bust in. We tried a lot at that, and it took a lot for him to break through.
You made it sound. I turned to Rue. You made it sound like it was so simple.
Yeah, because I'm really going to say I struggled like a bitch in the heat.
Oh, it would have been more honest.
I had my moment. Let me cook.
Rue, are you missing your eyebrows?
No. All my hair's intact.
That's good.
And as you are all rested up, you all get medically tended to. Darren especially, given the intense the rot and everything. There's a party. I won't do roleplay stuff just because I know Jack and Dylan are not long for the session.
Mm-hmm.
But you all
Question though, out of character, what exactly happened to the Dracolich piece?
You don't know yet.
Mm.
In fact, you'd notice it's almost like a bit dormant at the moment.
How does how respective parts feel?
Your respective body parts feel normal. Or at least as normal as they have been, considering.
As normal as, Dracolich pieces can feel.
Right.
And so the party lasts for quite a bit of time, but I assume you guys would be so drained. Like, you would be really having to force yourselves with how much you've had to do.
Yeah.
Like, at this point, I imagine you guys would be running on fumes, considering how many times you got knocked out, got beaten up, burnt, bludgeoned.
yeah.
How many scars do we have?
It's up to you. I don't really bother with doing scars unless, say, you were knocked out by a critical hit. And even then, like, I don't know. It's more on your decision whether you want that to happen. But yes,
I want to believe like there's a darkened patch like that's like a blackness like on part of Dairon's body.
Yeah. Well, as you rest up, your bones, your bodies, your brains, really, considering what you've been through, are aching. You all fall asleep. And I'm going to say... Actually, no. As the session ends... It's the words. As you fall asleep, or rest up, sorry, all of you begin to... How do I describe this? You all begin to have a weird vision. You open your eyes, or at least as you can see in this vision, you see someone in a house. It looks like a home in Cordis. They're walking through, like, the city. It's quite late at night. There's people roaming around the street still. It can't be too late. Or early, you don't know. But you see this person you're looking through. They're going into what appears to be their home and like an apartment. And they like place their weapons to the side, a shield and a longsword. You see them toss their bow to the side as well. They sit down on their like bed. It's quite a large bed as well, enough to fit 2 people. And you see them bury their hands in their face as they sigh. Quite a tired sigh. And as it looks like they're about to retire for the day, you begin to hear screams. As I'm going to ask you to cut the music now.
It is cut.
You begin to hear screams. And as the person runs over to the window to look outside, they see several black dragons flying around, breathing down on what appears to be Centralis. You see people being, like, lifted up by the dragons and just dropped.
Does it look like current Centralis?
It looks like current Centralis. And yeah, from what actually give me perception checks to see how many dragons you can see in this person's vision. Okay. Wow, Dairon got 9.
And that's a nat 1.
Seamus? Felix? You are certain you count at least 15 dragons. All of them seem to be adult, though. You don't see any ancients based on the size and features. but that's still 15 adult dragons. Black dragons, every one of them. And you watch as the person looks over to their weapons, hastily fastens them back on, and rushes outside, running down their stairs, leaving their door wide open. And you begin to hear them cry out, "Where are you, Drake Blackburn? We know you are here." And you watch as a dragon lands right in the middle of the street where this person you're seeing from is living at. And this dragon, appearing in front of a family, a couple of kids, 2 parents. And before the dragon can do anything, as it advances, you watch as this person you're seeing from recoils their head backwards. And the last thing you see is acid escaping their mouth, hitting the dragon straight in the face. And you all come to in the middle of the night.
Am I the only one who saw that?
No, I hate dreams.
No.
Are you guys okay? You've been
Guess
really
a good night's sleep is way too much to ask.
You've been writhing really bad, Rua says, as they haven't tranced yet.
We might need to get back to
We might have
Centralis.
a problem.
Yeah, we might need to get back to Centralis as soon as possible.
Why?
Yeah.
Because there might be a dragon attack happening.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we need to go. We need to have left. Come on.
Rua, what did you see in the dream? Is there anything that can be used to help us? How many dragons? Who?
Dozen
what
or
were they there
so, from my reckoning.
I couldn't get a good look.
Only Felix really got a good idea of the numbers.
I relayed the number to Rua.
Did they say what they were there for?
Drake Blackburn.
As you say that, Rua looks extremely grave. As if, like, he's seen a car crash.
There's only, what, 2 more pieces left?
Yeah.
Black Rain and Silternok. Eben can't read anymore.
One gets the impression that he might be getting impatient.
You get your things ready. I'll wake up Oryx. As he is on his way out, Seamus and Dairon, you see Rua mouth something to himself. But give me perception, because his hand was kind of covering his face.
Uh-oh.
20.
Okay. Seamus? Okay, so I was actually not going to say a lot, even with that roll that Dairon got. But because Seamus got that, I'm going to DM him.
This is what Rua was mouthing to himself under his breath.
Yeah. As he left the room.
Huh? It just confuses Seamus.
Share
Is he
with the
worried
class?
about? Is he worried about? Oh, but no. What?
Share with the class?
Rua just mouthed Kurogane.
Can I do an intelligence check?
All of you can if you want.
I am dumb.
I am dumb.
Aldane,
Let's see how dumb I am. Not
Okay.
as dumb.
Daron.
Still
So-
dumb.
Don't forget, some of you can give each other inspiration if you want me to be nice and remind you.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Who gives it to Felix?
I will.
I do.
Oh, I'll say Jack because he said it first. Felix, as you remember that dream, you recognize the look of that sword, that bow, custom made, that person who spat out acid, that room, even, given what you know. That was Kurogane you were seeing that vision from. But
Well,
you've never seen him spit acid before, though. Now, why would he do that, do you think?
I will say now, seeing as I, the player, know what you're hinting at, Kaido, do you want me to make another int roll, or can I just say it?
I would say Felix has connected the dots.
He's connected them?
I think the player has.
Well,
Wait.
enlighten us.
Are you gonna say it, Felix?
I figured it out.
Oh my god, Kurogane is Drake Blackburn.
God damn it!
God
that's
damn it!
And that's the session.
Like Dyra just very audibly goes, God, fuck, God damn it, Kuro.
And that's the session.
So, thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Unfortunately, this is going to be the last proper D&D session for some time. What are we saying? At least 2 months?
Something like that, yeah.
At least, yeah. And it'll depend on what kind of free time I have once I get to tech school.
So, enjoy the cliffhanger you're being left on.
Because we will.
I think we are going to try and do some one-shot club stuff and start investigating switching over to Pathfinder as well. But that is for the future. In terms of the near future, Tuesday and Thursday will be gaming stuff. Thursday will hopefully be more Baldur's Gate 3. Tuesday will be whatever we can manage. Saturday will be the roast of Bleach.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I mean, it's just in time as well, considering Bleach is in the news. Or at least somewhat in the cultural zeitgeist at the moment.
True.
Given what apparently happened in the most recent episode.
I will be right back. I'm actually going to be back to talk. I just need to go for 1 second.
And Sunday, we will figure something out. Not entirely sure what we're going to do at the moment. We'll figure something out. But again, thank you for watching. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and on Twitter at Storytime_net. Thank you, Spacey Squid 49 for the follow yesterday. Obviously, I wasn't on the stream yesterday, so I couldn't say it, but thank you. We absolutely appreciate it. And hopefully, we will see you on Tuesday for something gaming related. Good night.
Later.
Good night.